Hey everybody, yeah, it's a Friday afternoon, getting ready for the weekend. I'm gonna do one today. I haven't had for a couple of years. It was never available locally, but thanks to Zach, our new manager at the local store, he's starting to get stuff we couldn't get before. And this one's from Anchor Brewing. It's their what they call our special ale, aka the Anchor Christmas Ale, 40th anniversary. I'm going to do the 2014 edition of the Anchor Christmas Ale. From the website, it says this is the 40th annual Christmas Ale from the Anchor Brewers. It is sold only from early November to mid-January. The ale's recipe is different every year, as is the tree on the label, but the intent with which we offer it remains the same. Joy and celebration of the newness of life. Now all they do is talk about the label, because it says alcohol by volume varies. This year's 5.5%. Available November to February. They already told you that. But malt top secret, hops top secret, dry hops top secret. I'm assuming they use an ale yeast, but they don't even tell you that. But everything's top secret. They don't tell you anything about this beer. So let's get it in a glass and see what we have. Not even a hiss. Not even a bit of smoke. Well, that's a nice looking beer. It's a brown, got some reddish amber hues. Got a finger of a kind of a tan head. Creamy, really few big bubbles right on top, but mostly just small bubbles. Can't see a lot in the glass to tell what carbonation it is. I did have one yesterday afternoon, so I have an initial impression on it, so let's get a nose on it. Oh yeah, this is a sweet beer. I'm getting some cherry right up front. Some almost like toasted round brown bread. Getting maybe a little cinnamon, nutmeg there, and decent amount of pine hops, but that's always in one of these special ales or Christmas ales. They're always kind of piney. Of course, they've always got a pine tree on the label too, but a light nut smell in there, but some toasted malts, a bit of chocolate and toffee, and some light spice notes, and some light dark fruits. There's a lot going on here, so let's get a taste. Okay, yeah, it begins kind of like the aroma with that toasty, roasty brown bread taste, and a light nuttiness to it. Just a very small amount of some toffee sweetness. And some light dark fruit notes kind of wash in there and kind of replace the toffee a little bit. You're getting some more roasty flavors there in the middle of the mouth, and some increasing notes of like cinnamon and nutmeg, some of those Christmas type spices you think of. And then at the very end, you got some nice piney and earthy hop notes. And again, some spice and some roasty flavors. Can leave a slightly bitter kind of lingering roasted flavor on the finish, but really nice. But it's primarily it's a malty beer. It's primarily those toasted roasted malts, the bread notes, the chocolate and the coffee, and then get those dark fruits. Not a lot of hops in there, and just a lingering bit of maybe some light cinnamon spice in there, and yeah, just a really nice drinking beer. It's medium, maybe slightly full. It's not a full-bodied beer. It's on the slightly thicker side of a medium beer, but it's got a nice, moderate, soft carbonation, kind of a really smooth, silky mouthfeel. Just a really easy drinking beer, and at 5.5%, it you don't even notice any alcohol at all, but you wouldn't think you would. So let me sit. I will sit and sip on this a while, and I'll come back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. This is nice. Okay, I'm back. It's been 45 minutes or so. I just been wanting to let this warm up a little bit. I went off into the other room and watched some news and stuff, and came back, just sipped on this. It's not really a sipper. I mean, at 5.5%, it's a pretty easy drinking beer. This isn't a bad or a bad. It's a solid, decent beer. It's if you like something with a little more bitterness, light bitterness, and some roastiness in a winter ale, you might like this one. I really prefer something a little more, maybe a little more sweet, definitely with a little more ABV for a winter warmer, but at the same time, it's got a nice blend of flavors, which for the drier taste is pretty nice. There is some, like I said, some toastiness, some sweetness there, but some dryness, some slight bitterness that mixes well. It's a nice, easy drinking beer. It's got a really nice toasted malt flavor to it. The spice, what's there is subtle and fairly well integrated with it, but it's still not what I'm actually seeking in like a traditional, shall we say, winter warmer / Christmas ale / holiday ale. I want something a little heavier, a little sweeter, but still it's a pretty decent, solid beer. So I'm going to give the 2014 edition of our special ale, aka the Christmas beer from Anchor Brewing, 2014 edition. Like I say, every year is different. This doesn't, if I recall correctly, isn't a whole lot different than the prior version I had, but different somehow, I guess. But I'm gonna give it a good solid 8 out of 10. Decent drinkable beer. It's $13 a 6-pack, so at $13 a 6-pack, I probably won't get another one, but it's a little pricey for a 6-pack, but especially for a 5.5% ABV beer, but I'm glad I got to try it anyway. So 8 out of 10 for the Anchor Brewing 2014 Our Special Ale / Christmas Ale. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.